I'm cold, it's wet, and I must be mad. Bessacarr E495, the perfect weather to go motorhoming. So where shall we start? The first thing we've got is the fresh water. Use that for filling up the fresh water tank. Here we have the cassette toilet, nice and easy to slide out. Any tap resistance whatsoever, it's because it's not closed on the inside. Then we move on to the gas. There is room for 2 bottles. So obviously we switch on there, and there's our cut-off. And then at the back we have got a storage box also with a bike rack, and then we do have a reversing camera fitted. Outside access for underneath the bench seat, and then this is our wastewater drain off. Here's the flue for the hot water, and this is our 240. Vents for the fridge, and then this is the diesel. Shall we go inside and have a look? So as you come into the Bessacarr, you've got the kitchen area with the hobs, grill and oven, gas, 3-way fridge, and then the sink, and then we have the overcab sleeping, and then below that it's on a Fiat Ducati 2.8 diesel engine with a reversing camera, CD and radio. And behind the driver we have the dinette, which can also make up into a bed. And then towards the back we have the washroom, and then at the back we have the U-shaped lounge, which doubles up for the bed as well. So I'll just show you the bathroom. We have a combined shower and toilet. Gas and electric fire. Right, so what we'll do now, we'll set the motorhome up. So the control panel is over the habitation door. So we have a rocker switch here for leisure battery and vehicle battery. This is for the lights, this is for the pump, this is for our battery, this is for our fresh water, and then we have waste there as well. So what we'll do now is we'll prime everything up. So we've switched the gas on, so easy enough. We'll put the hobs on. That's the third one. So we've got the hobs working. Now this is a hot plate, which we can turn it on from here. Now the hot plate will only work when we have an electric hook up in. Just switch that one off there, and then we do have the grill, and there's your grill. And then and there we go, we've got the oven. I'll just put the grill pan back in. Now while we're here, we also have the 3-way fridge. So the top one we turn to is gas. And I don't know if you heard that, that's just lit. And then we have a controller there. I always like to keep them 3/4. And then if we move down, the next one then is 230, so that's for when we've got the electric in, and then the bottom one is 12 volts. The light hasn't come on because it will only work when you have got the engine running. So we've filled up the fresh water tank. We need to prime up now the hot water tank. So what we need to do is to go over to the control panel and switch a pump on, and we're going to prime through. So there's the cold, and there we've got the hot. It does roughly take about 2 minutes to fill up the hot water tank. So the hot water tank's got 10 litres of water in, so when you're priming up, your hot water tank will be empty, and what's happening is the pump's sending water from the fresh water tank into the hot water tank, and it's filling up, so it will start to trickle out as it's starting to push air out, and then when it's full it'll go through like that. Every time you're using the hot water from the Truma tank, it will automatically fill it up. Now we're all primed up, we can use the hot water on the gas. So we have a control here, Ultra Store. To turn it on the gas, we just turn on, and then you probably won't hear this because of the rain, that's just lit. I can switch that off there, and as you can see, you've got 2 switches. This one here is for your electric hot water. Now this other one here is for your space heater on your fire. So to have the heater on the electric, you must switch this on first, and this is our heater here. So we must switch the switch on in the wardrobe on first, and then next to our water heater we have our Ultra Heat. So we can either put that on 500, 1000 watts or 2000, and there's our temperature gauge there. Now if you haven't got the heater on, the switch on in the wardrobe, that light will not come on the heater. So we'll switch that off, and the heater can also work on the gas, sorry. So we just turn like so, and that's lit first time. You have got a spy hole here. Don't look across, look down. I don't know if you've heard that. That's the gas fire on. And then we have a blown air system here as well, which we can turn on. 2 settings. We'll either have the fan running slow, which is more for at night, or the fan running quicker. And what it does, as the fire warms up, it sends warm air through to the vents here, in here, and also in the bathroom. So we'll move on to the bathroom. Now with this in the shower area, we can extend this shower up to the top, and we can create a little shower area, and we also have the door here for enclosing it in. And then our cassette toilet, that sends the water around by pressing the blue knob, and we do have a flap that opens and closes. Now you must have the pump switched on to operate the flush on the cassette toilet, because the pump takes the fresh water into the toilet. Right, the various items. The leisure battery for this van, just show you, is in a hatch here. So there's our leisure battery, and it does have a fuse on. There is also the fuse for the solar, because this van is fitted with solar, and I'll just show you the control in a second. So in the wardrobe here, if you just look up at the top, there's the controller, and it's connected up to vehicle battery and leisure battery, and it's saying both of them are topped up. And then if we just come down a bit, we have the aerial with the booster as well. When you switch the booster on, not like that, like so. And also, while we're in the wardrobe, next to the 2 switches, we have our fuses, 12 volt fuses, and then next to that we have a consumer box with a 240 fuses, and then to the other side, the black box, is the battery charger. And there, underneath the hatch, we have the Truma water heater, and then just down to the side we have the yellow lever. If I lift up, that then drains the water out the water heater. And then just above the fire, we have our gas isolation taps for isolating each appliance. Now, to drain the freshwater tank down, it's under this hatch here. Let's just take these off. And then what we have a hatch here, and then in there, just down to this side, we do have a red bung, which you probably won't be able to see. It is down here, and then we pull the bung out, and that empties the water out of the freshwater tank. And then under the opposite dinette seat, what we have, I'll just show you under here, we have our pump, a shore flow pump. Now the 6 berths, plenty of storage. And then we do have a big skylight at the back, which we can open. And that lifts up. And then we can have, like so, the close. And then we do have fly screens and blinds. So the Bessacarr 6 berth, good size family van.